Good morning, day 3. It has been raining all night, and as you can see, the Hornet Elite Osmo has let water in. That's not good. I know it was raining all night, and there is also water coming up from the bottom. I've got towels, so I'll just wipe it all down. And the patch up here, the fly was touching the mesh, so it was dripping on my head. Okay, but it has stopped, and I think the rain has now stopped for the day. Beneath my sleeping mat is all wet too, so it's all wet. But I'm still warm, so that's good. And my body's dry. The bottom of my sleeping bag is very damp, but that'll dry out with the heat of my feet. I'm going to read my book, wait for Roop to wake up. But we're not in a rush, thank goodness, this morning. Hopefully the tents can dry out a bit. There's a bit of a wind. Good morning, Roop. How did you sleep? Your tent's a bit wet, isn't it?
My mattress.
Yeah.
I got a wet mattress, and I woke up every 3/4 of an hour. Not because I was actually in a bit of pain as well.
Oh,
so
were you?
well, just really stiff.
Yeah.
So every 3/4 I woke up, every 3/4 of an hour I woke up, changed position to be in less pain, and then each time I woke up I checked how much wetter my tent was. Then I fell asleep for another 3/4 of an hour and just did the same thing. But I had lots of dreams.
Yes, that's right.
What do my ears look like?
Your ears, they look like ears. Well, at least it's not going to be rainy today. Look, I'll just pan around, and we hopefully can dry everything off throughout the day, because we don't want to have to get into a wet tent and wet bedding tonight. There's Rupert up there. So I'm saying good morning, day 3, and we're just going to spend the next couple of hours just drinking lots of liquid, keeping warm, and we've got all the time in the world because today's walk is supposed to only take 3 to 5 hours. You look so excited, Rupert.
Who I am.
Well, this is packing up my tent. It's a very sorry sight. It is totally wet, but I'm going to roll it up and then dry it later. Rupert's just packing up his tent, and I'm going to meet him down at the toilet. Glamorous hiking life. Okay. So last night we stayed at the Yelgun Kyoomgun campground, and today we will be walking to the Minyon campground, which is this one, which is 11.3 kilometers and is supposed to take between 3 and 5 hours. That's where we'll be headed. It's a bit of a wind, it's lovely. Okay, we're ready to go. Yeah. So it's 3 to 5 hours, but we're hoping to get there sooner because we are thinking of doing both the last 2 days of walking today, but we'll see how we feel, see what happens. Coming up to like a 5-way. It's like roads everywhere. Which way are we going? Off to the left. Oh? Yep, through the wood there. Look at that sunshine. That could dry off all the tents, dry off everything. Yeah. So, 10.2.
That sounds like a long walk.
Very, very pretty. Just both sprayed ourselves because Rupert got a leech, and then I looked down and I had them crawling up my trousers, around my shoes. Yep, To the right. There's Rupe's leech.
It was massive.
Oh,
It was the size of a seal.
Keep going. Rupe's taking photographs of the moss. Keep stopping. Yes, if it's slippery though, don't slip off. Is it slippery?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Finally, they did something creative.
Yeah. A little bit of a hill, but it's predominantly flat. Yeah. Opened up a little bit. Oh, we're still going up a little bit, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
2.6 kilometres that way. And it's a glorious day. We just wanted to give you a bit of an update about what we're thinking we might be doing, because we're going to get to this camp about midday and everything is really wet, and we have two options. We can dry everything out, have a nice lazy afternoon, and then when everything is dry, set up camp and stay here the night and then walk out tomorrow. The second option is that we go to this camp, we have something to eat, we could dry our stuff out, but then we pack it all back into our pack and we walk to the end of the trail.
Oh, that sounds like a good option.
Which will take about between 2 and 3 hours. So it's very possible that we could walk. So we're effectively doing the last 2 days in one day. The only question is, how do we at the end then get back to our car? So we're going to have to work that out in the break, but we're going to make a few phone calls. But Rupert, what's your preferred option? Be honest. Be honest.
Option 2.
No surprises.
Yeah, that's because I'm already daydreaming about it.
What, daydreaming about not walking?
I'm already excited about not pitching a wet tent and sleeping.
But it won't be wet because we dry it out.
Yeah, but then
in the
even
sun.
if it's dry, it's still not as good as option 2, which is finding somewhere to stay in Mullumbimby maybe, and having
Or
a nice
just
hot
going,
shower,
or just
camping
going.
or just
home.
driving home.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Anyway, we'll let you know what we decide. 750 metres to the camp. Here's the camp and shelter. Yay! And the table's dry. Perfect. Okay. Okay, long break, and we've got to find places to dry things. Having a mashed potato with a soup, and Rupe's having some noodles and cheese and crackers. And after we've had our lunch, we are going to push on to the next camp, and we're trying to organise a shuttle. So, see how we go. Leaving the camping ground now. No, we're going to Minyon Falls, and that's where we're being picked up at 5 o'clock. Well, I hope so.
Minyon Falls.
Yes. So, Rupe, are you happy we're leaving today?
I'm a bit disappointed. I would have stayed another night.
Oh, yeah, right.
I was a bit worried about you, though. Like, you did say this morning that you were thinking this morning about maybe going straight through and going. I'm a bit disappointed, but never mind.
He's not disappointed. He's very happy it's coming to an end.
I've really enjoyed this walk. I have.
Yeah,
really
we have had a lovely
Can you
time.
tell me so I can suck my stomach in?
We've had a lovely time, but Rupert was cold last night, and
And I'm
And he has
from
been-
a really bad flu.
yes, so I don't want to be responsible for putting him into
Listen to
hospital. So anyway, we made the decision. We've organised a transfer, so we're walking now. What is the equivalent of the last day's bit of walk? We're going to Minyon Falls, which is 6 kilometres and is supposed to take between 2 and 3 hours. Yeah, as I say, being picked up at 5 o'clock
So we've completed the walk.
in 3 days. Yeah.
We should be proud of ourselves. We've actually done it quicker than most people do it because they have to stop there to have a rest. But we're just powering on.
For another 2 hours.
Another 2 grueling downhill flat hours.
Yeah. Okay, but it has been great. We've had a great time. That's the main thing. So, okay, well, I'll check in a bit later. Thanks. Bye for now. A bit of flowing water. What are you looking at? Well then, Rupert, off you go. Get your boots wet. Doesn't matter, does it?
It's actually quite shallow.
It's still wet. Oh, it's pretty. Look at that.
That's actually quite lovely. Actually.
Yeah, it is quite lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Up that hill route.
Yeah, only a little bit.
Yeah, that was quite a long hill. And now we're going Minyon Falls 4.7 down there. Down and up. Back into the forest. One thing I did want to add is that if you watched my video about my gear, I had worked out that with food and water and my base weight, I would have about 11 kilos. But in fact, when I started the walk, it was 14. So I've been thinking about that. And what I'm going to do is when I get home, I'm going to put to one side all of those extra things that went into my pack, which is what caused it to be an extra 3 kilos almost. I mean, one of the things that is heavy is my book. Okay, so it'll be interesting actually to see, and that's always the way, isn't it? It's always those extra little things you put in before you know it, the weight has crept up. Okay, whew. I think we made the right choice finishing today. So I'm home now, and I have to say, I'm actually really surprised at all of the extra stuff I did in fact put in my pack, which is exactly why it ended up being 14 kilos and not 11 as I had predicted. Okay, let's start. Long-sleeved polar, which I'm really glad I took because I wore that on the second night because it was colder. I packed an extra fleece, which I didn't wear. I packed a heavier, bigger towel because I knew Rupert would be taking that portable shower. I packed this insulation bag, which I did actually use and I would take again. I took my seat pad, which I used and would take again. I took that for my eggs. Oh, crazy, I should have just put my eggs in a Ziploc bag. Toilet paper, which I had to take. I had extra sunscreen. I had these 2 insect repellents, which were really good for the leeches. I took soothers because I thought I might get a sore throat. Hydrolyte, which I also used. Extra Ziploc bags. 3 batteries for my head torch, which of course I would have to take. I took the umbrella, which I did use, but I really didn't need to take. I had my knee bandage because of my knee injury when I did the Grampians, but my knee was fine, I didn't need it. I took a second buff. I only needed 1. I took this bag to put my knock bag, water bag, and soya squeeze filtration, but I really didn't need to take that. The book, of course, is heavy. Maybe I'll have to think about getting a Kindle. I took this brimmed hat, which I didn't use, but would have been good if it had been really sunny. My cap. Now, I took this because I thought it might be a good selfie stick, but it wasn't, so I carried it but didn't really use it. This is the printout of the map and the track notes. In my little pack here, I had some wet wipes, I had my glasses, I had my wallet with my driving license. I took a pen. That's important, actually, a pen. It's a safety thing. You can write notes that you might have to leave if you're people are looking for you. Car keys. So that's it. That's what made my pack that bit much heavier. And it all adds up. There, nothing there apart from the book and the towel were particularly heavy, but all added together, yeah, 14 kilos. Also, this is the food that I didn't eat. So I was carrying this weight in food, which I didn't end up eating. So there you go. And I have to say, I was really quite surprised. Whew. I've got to get better at this. Track maintenance, that was really muddy.
Cold and wet last night, so I thought, yeah, we'll do the last.
Yes, it is quite... I can't speak, I'm delirious. It is quite muddy here, but it's a bit more wet. So those people that back there, they're actually doing this kind of work, putting in rocks and making it easier for us. Oh no! What happened? We're so close to the end.
Medic! I need a medic!
What did you do? Can't you move?
Oh yeah, you fall down flat on your face and get up straight away.
Okay.
That weight. Oh. I'm still suffering from shock. I lost my pole. Oh, I feel like a fat git. Alright. Hey, how's you going? Alright.
Oh my god, my sides are hurting. I'm laughing so hard.
I tell you, I fell over really well because that could have been
a disaster.
Yeah, but I really. My godfather was a stuntman.
Did he show you how to fall over?
Yeah. And he showed me how to punch people. Got to get your thumbs out of the way because, like, you could break your thumb if you've got to get your thumbs down there.
Right.
I'll be okay.
Okay, well done. And don't fall again, will you? And just when they've put all these lovely, safe planks of wood, you go fall over.
No.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a mushroom or if it's just a growth, but it's almost luminous, isn't it? All this photographs is taken of moss.
Do you like a nice bit of moss?
I think we're having those end of the walk kind of euphoria.
Yeah, frightening.
Yeah, we're overexcited, and because we're siblings, we just egg each other on.
Yeah, I was really excited about falling over.
2.6 to go. Yeah. Come out onto another road. Just straight ahead. Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like we're following this road to Minyon Falls car park. That's what we're going to get to.
Yeah, this is Minyon Road.
Minyon Road.
Minyon.
Tall, straight trees. And a little stream. We're both feeling pretty tired now.
What did you say?
I said we're both feeling pretty tired. Oh, look. It's good though, because we can wash our boots. Yep, there's no avoiding getting your boots wet now. Yeah. Oh, Rupert, you frightened it.
It's fun watching a kookaburra fly than just sitting there.
Here we are, Minyon Falls picnic area, which is where we're being picked up.
A day early.
Okay, well done.
Yeah, high five. Tell me when you're starting.
Oh, we just wanted to say a few words now that it's come to an end. So, Rupert, what were you saying? You did say that you actually have had a really lovely time, haven't you?
Yeah, I just thanked my sister because I've had a really good 3 days walking.
I haven't paid him to say that.
No,
it's
always fun. It's always fun. And,
Yeah.
and walking's weird because it's painful, but somehow really enjoyable.
Particularly when it ends. No.
Yeah.
We've had a great time. It is, and it's lovely being out and about. And I am actually now.
Really sore neck.
Yeah, and I'm actually glad that we did do the last 2 days in one now. Yeah. So.
I fell over.
Oh, I know. I caught it on video.
Really badly.
Yes. All right. Well, this is bye for now, and yeah, I don't know when I'll be doing another walk with Roop, but I did want to mention that my next walk is with Judy. We're doing the Cape to Cape in August, so keep tuned. Okay, bye for now.